Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today?
Hope you keep it warm out there. Welcome back again for another Trainer Talk Tuesday.
Yes, guys. And today we want to discuss three very unconventional ways that you can boost your immune system. And these different ways have absolutely nothing to do with your diet or with exercise. And I know that's kind of funny coming from us. I mean, I'm sure I know what all of you guys are thinking right now that the fitness professionals, the health professionals, that we're telling you that you don't have to eat right or that you don't have to exercise to boost your immune system. And clearly, guys, that's not what we're saying.
I know. What's that all about, right? You want to know what that's all about? We get it. And we're going to tell you what it's all about here.
That's definitely not what we're saying, but we focus on those different areas so much that we want to give you different ways that you can really jumpstart that journey now that have nothing to do with those areas. So, although we do encourage you to continue to better your nutrition and start being intentional about your physical activity, we want to kind of dive in deep to these other unconventional ways that are super simple to do that you can start today. So, with that being said, the very first one is to start a garden or to decorate your house with plants. All right, guys. So it's no new news that plants have a lot of healing properties to them. And by actually putting plants into your home, that they can help clean the air. So plants like spider plants or snake plants are great house plants, and they are known for removing toxins like carbon monoxide in our homes. Okay. Um, some other things that they can do are increase oxygen levels, help improve the quality of sleep that you're getting. They can help with symptoms related to allergies or asthma. And also, their flowers can be used for herbal teas. And guys, I want to kind of sprinkle in some things that I personally do um, in regards to these three ways that we are giving you to boost your immune system that can help you boost your immune system further or can help speed up the process with these different steps. So, planting a garden obviously is going to give you access to more fruits and vegetables. That's a great way to help with your eating. But then having those house plants, if you're a novice to having house plants or just like a garden in general, then I wanted to give you guys some ideas of how you can use essential oils. So these are a natural approach to kind of help what we're already saying here. So obviously, with plants come dirt, and dirt, there's bugs. So, this is like a natural pesticide spray that you can make out of essential oils, and it's going to repel and prevent those bugs from getting into your home. So, if you actually get like a 16-ounce spray bottle, you can add 10 drops of rosemary, 10 drops of clove, 10 drops of peppermint, and 10 drops of orange essential oil, and a cap of thieves. And then you can just fill the rest of it up with distilled water, and you can spray this directly on the plant or in the dirt, and it's going to help keep those bugs away. You can also help your plants grow a lot faster in the early stages by making a spray bottle, again, that 16-ounce spray bottle, and you're adding 10 drops of lemongrass, geranium, and frankincense, and then just filling the rest up with distilled water and shake it up real good and spray it on the base of the plants, and that's going to help them grow. So that's just kind of like a little hack for you guys if you really want to start your garden or you're decorating your home with these plants. So
Yeah, and also adds a lot of like character to the room and everything like that. And also, you guys are very, familiar with that oxygen come from trees. So you always hear about how it's important to make sure we save the trees, we plant more trees, we take care of our trees, and
mm-hmm.
that's because it's very vital to our life source, right? So plants provide a lot of those same benefits, and to surround yourselves with them, it's kind of like that old saying, right? If you want to improve yourself and you want to better yourself, that you want to surround yourself with better people, people with better energy, so that you can connect with those people that can motivate you and inspire you and give you better overall, just feeling and energy to actually maybe go after your goals or just do bigger things and just feel better about yourself overall, which improves your quality of life. So yeah, start that garden, get closer with those plants, really indulge yourself into it and just see what can happen. I mean, what's the worst that can happen there, right?
And I would guess that a lot of you guys are going to enjoy it. It might become a hobby of yours and something that you actually really look forward to.
All right. So moving on to number two here, this is going to be something called stay grounded, earthing here. So with this is going to be your body relying on electrical charges from the earth having positive effects on the body. So kind of what we're getting into here is just talking about really going out and indulging yourself in the nature and allowing yourself to
Mhm.
just balance within those natural aspects of how this ecosystem work that we're living in every single day. We're believers in that everything has a purpose in this world, right? Everything, every bug, the water, the mountains, humans, the animals, all of these things play a vital role in our ecosystem to continue pushing forth that life cycle, continuing to just blossom and staying rich and keeping everything fresh and vibrant and so on. So something else, examples can be walking barefoot on the ground. You probably see people talk about this. You probably thought some of these people were crazy. You probably seen videos. I used to see guys that were very, very adamant about getting out and being in nature and not just being out there, but being barefoot out there in nature. Like I know a guy, Joey Lavelle. Joey, if you're watching this and seeing this, shout out to you right now. This is something that you're big on, going out, being barefoot, allowing your toes and everything to seep and get those natural nutrients that the earth provide to naturally heal your body, to make you feel better. Like all these things are important. And if you just give it a little bit of time, do a little bit of research on it, you will see that these things are all vital. We talk about these things week to week. All of this stuff is just basically keeping your body from being overly stressed and just allowing yourself to really feel whole and just fresh.
And guys, maybe it sounds super crazy for you to want to go barefoot walking in the woods or something, but these examples don't have to be so crazy because you guys do them naturally anyway, but you don't necessarily think of it as grounding. Walking on the beach, guys. I mean, most of you, when you walk on the beach, you're barefoot and your feet are absorbing all the minerals in that sand. Um,
Swimming in a lake.
Swimming in a lake,
You guys are very, very there's
or the
research out
ocean.
there everywhere showing you that regular swimming pools, all of the chemicals and everything that goes into that, how that's not good for your skin, especially long term.
Or your health and your gut. It's not good for your gut.
Swimming in a more natural environment. And I know some of that probably freaks some people out where you think about certain creatures or so on like that, but that's not everywhere. There are a lot of places where you can go for a nice dip and, it is going to benefit you in a lot more ways than just getting in and having some fun. Like your body is actually going to reap some benefits from a lot of those natural sources that were put here on the earth to naturally heal your body and to put you in an overall better state. So swimming, what is that? Swimming in the lake, sunbathing in the grass. So a lot of ladies, I know you love to go out. I remember one time when we got our first place over on the west side by St. Vincent Hospital. Larissa took our free, we had an air mattress. We had just moved in this place. She
hold on. We had no furniture, guys. That air mattress was it. That's all we had. So we just had this big townhouse, and literally we had 2 lawn chairs and an air mattress, and that's
all right. So this biggers the point then right here. So we only had an air mattress, right? We just got in there. She took the thing and took it on the deck, laid it outside. I came home from work. I was working at Subway at the time. We didn't even know about we had ideas about Never Settle and what that was going to be. And Larissa had all these dreams and so on and so on. But way before all of this, so I came home from Subway. I was working at the Subway in St. Vincent Hospital, rode the bike home, and I ride up. I open up the door and I could see right out to the patio a big green air mattress. And she's out there in her bathing suit, face up. And I'm just like, what in the heck is going on? That happened. But again, those things are good for the body. When you guys go to Florida, when you go anywhere that has a beach, any type of tropical atmosphere, anything like that, or as soon as the seasons change and it get warm again outside, you get out of that cold air, one of the first things a lot of you like to do is kind of take some of those clothes off, get some of that vitamin D and everything from the sun. It's just natural. It's refreshing for the body.
And it makes you feel good. And you guys, simple terms, it makes you feel good because it's boosting your immune system. That's what
Yeah.
we're talking about here. And like kids, I mean, now that we're adults, we probably don't do this as much, but we honestly should. If we acted a little bit more like children and just how they move, how playful they are. But my kids, they love playing in dirt. And if you're a parent, I'm sure that your kids went through a stage where they love playing in dirt. And I want to make sure that you guys don't discourage that. I know it can get messy. I know it can get annoying sometimes, but let them play in dirt. Let them eat the dirt. Those minerals and stuff were made. Now obviously they shouldn't be eating buckets of dirt, but like just getting a little bit in their mouth and having it all over their body, and them making mud angels and stuff, it's good for them. It's good for their growth. It's good for their gut, which is where the immune system is located. Guys, it is so good for us to do those things.
And just to make a point, because I know that sounds a little crazy to some people, but just think, if your kid ate a little bit of dirt, what's the worst that's going to happen? Maybe they spit it out. It tastes nasty. Do you have to worry about any long-term like negative effects? Like, of course, it can be something in the dirt, but just regular dirt. But if your kid
that would be something that
some,
we did, that we sprayed on it.
If your child digests some type of bleach or some type of peel or anything like that, then you know right away from that point there that there's something dangerous involved there, and you're going to react differently. So yes, it's messy and so on, but it's not going to hurt. Let them go out and play. Let them be free. Let them build up those good habits of being able to go out and enjoy these natural things that was given to us and use it to their advantage for the rest of their life.
And guys, when I'm grounding, okay, when I do things like that out in nature, there's actually an essential oil blend called grounding, which how perfect, which is basically just like balancing your emotional state. And
is that the one we give Cece every time she starts freaking out?
Yes, guys.
That's a good oil. If you've been in here and you've seen my daughter, you know she can get busy.
Our daughter is very, I say she's a woman that knows what she wants, because she is going to just like run the world one day. She has a very high strong like leadership mentality, and she does not take crap from anybody. So when she is very upset and she can't communicate as well as obviously we can as adults, she throws tantrums. And this oil blend grounding, it really calms her down. It kind of allows you to like see things for as they are reality. It takes the emotion out of it and allows you to just relax. And I love using this oil when I'm trying to relax, which is when I'm doing things that we're talking about that are called grounding or earthing. When I'm going out in nature, it's a very calming feeling, and that oil helps get me there a lot faster.
All right, and to wrap this portion up, here's just some little facts, some actual things that have been reported just from people grounding / earthing. So you can see right off the bat, if you guys starting to adapt, you add this into your lifestyle, into maybe a part of your routine or something that you go and do and you try to involve and just bring into your life. You can see a decrease in chronic fatigue and pain, a reduction in anxiety and depression, an increase in quality of sleep. So again, like I said, for the last few weeks, we've been all these things tie in: stress, sleep, nutrition, exercises. We're trainers, like we said at the start of this video. It sounds crazy coming from us, but we're going to be honest and give you the truth. It's the least important of these things when it's talking about living a whole healthy lifestyle. So increase in quality of sleep and the length of that sleep. And then the last one here is lower blood pressure in people with hypertension. So that's something that's very important, and something that if you're struggling with out there, you should really give consideration to, especially because why not try something that's a little bit more natural? Maybe, like I said, what's the worst that can happen, versus maybe trying something that, yes, you can take and it can probably suppress those symptoms, but then it can cause issues in other areas.
Yep.
So moving on to number 3 here, and this is where we get to the fun part of it, and listening to some music, getting into that vibe, getting into your space.
To listen to music, I think all of us do, right? We may not like the same type of music. We may not listen to the same genre of music, but man, I think that's something that everybody in the whole world has in common, that like we enjoy sound. We enjoy that energy, that vibe. Literally, the vibration. That's what it is. Music is sound, and sound is rooted in vibration. And there's healing when positive vibrations are absorbed into the body. So, by saying that, I will say that um, the beat matters, but the lyrics do matter more so. Okay. So, we want to make sure that you're feeding your brain with positive, uplifting sounds and lyrics. Okay. Because guys, it matters what you're listening to. If it's all negative, that is going to play a role in the body and can have negative symptoms. So we don't want that. We want to listen to positive, upbeat, or calming, relaxing music that have a good message behind it. That's going to feed positivity and boost our immune system.
Absolutely.
So, a study there, this isn't like widely researched, but there was a study that was done when volunteers listened to music for 50 minutes, and it was uplifting dance music. And the reports came back that their levels of antibodies increased. So this is like your first line of defense in the body. Those levels increased, and then their cortisol levels, which is like a stress hormone in the body, those levels decreased after just 50 minutes of listening to positive, uplifting dance music. So, guys, that's incredible that just doing something that simple can really have such a positive effect on the body. And it's something that all of us really enjoy.
Right. And think about this too before I even go on, because it's sitting right on my brain. Think about whenever you want to go out and you want to enjoy yourself, you want to indulge in having a good time, you want to change your mood if you're feeling down and you want to go happy and so on and so on. There's music always involved, right? Whether you want to go to a nightclub, you want to do some dancing, you want to go hang out and sit at the bar, maybe watch a game, there's background music there. You go to a sporting event, there's music there. There's music everywhere. So whenever you go out, whenever you want to go out and enjoy yourself and enjoy some entertainment, there's always some kind of music involved. And that's because studies have shown this. I mean, it's proven every day. There's no secret that we all got things like Apple Music and Spotify on our phones. We all got YouTube Music. We all do these things. And here are some of the cool things, or two real cool things that listening to music does. So it releases two chemicals in the brain that are very, very vital to having long-term health, keeping the stress levels low, allowing your body to be more well rested at night, getting a good quality sleep. One is going to be dopamine. That's going to be first. And you guys are probably familiar with hearing that before. The brain releases dopamine. That's a feel good hormone that is released every time you listen to music that you like. So every time you bob in your head and you listening to some hard lyrics, somebody just dropped a new mixtape or a new album, no matter what it is, you like it, it's something that you really enjoy. So releasing a lot of good positive hormones that is going to really help positively affect how you sleep, how you feel on a long-term basis, and where your stress levels are going to be on a natural basis. And remember, we always talked about keeping them at a low level. So listening to music is something that's fun, it's easy, and it's something we all can do. And here's another good chemical that the brain releases, is something that's called prolactin. So prolactin is something that it is a peptide hormone produced by the anterior pituitary gland that is primarily associated with lactation and plays a vital role in breast development during pregnancy. So think about that. For all you mothers at home, I know Larissa was a breastfeeder on our children when they were infants and growing up, and she listened to a lot of music. She'd go on walks, and she just went and got that peaceful time, and that's something that probably helped keep her supply at a high level. So that way, the children were able to continue to eat and get the things that they needed at that time.
Yep.
Speaking of children, there.
Yep. Here comes one of ours right now. So, yeah, guys, absolutely. And if you want to increase the benefits of listening to music, as I mentioned before, that listening to music has been proven to decrease the amount of cortisol levels in the body, which is that stress hormone. So that's a good thing. You can further decrease your cortisol levels, so your stress levels in the body, by using essential oils like lavender or rosemary. So these things are incredibly beneficial to your health. And I don't know if you guys are like me at all. I kind of like to combine all these things together. So in a perfect world, I would, walk through a garden or be surrounded by plants and nature. And I would go on a walk and I would be listening to music while I do it. So I kind of like to really combine all these three things. And then if you add that touch of the essential oils, it just really takes it to a next level. And that's what helps relax me. That's what helps me kind of get through the day. It's something I look forward to. And it boosts my immune system. It makes me feel good. It keeps me healthy. It makes me less susceptible to getting sick. So, guys, those are the three things. I wanted to leave you guys with an immunity roller that you could possibly use if you want to. Again, this is just to kind of take these three steps to the next level. So, purification and thieves. These are essential oil blends that you can use 10 to 12 drops of each, and then use a carrier oil after that to fill up about a 10 milliliter roller ball. And this is something that you can just like put on the bottoms of your feet or behind your ears, and it's going to help boost your immune system because these essential oils are made from plants. And as we mentioned before, there's just so many healing properties of plants. So that's just going to really take it to the next level. And if you're already sick, or maybe you've been exposed to somebody who was recently sick, you can make another roller, which is kind of like a get well roller. This is going to be 8 drops of oregano, which is considered a natural antibiotic, and then 8 drops of frankincense and 8 drops of lemon. And then again, fill the rest of the 10 milliliter roller ball up with a carrier oil of your choice. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed these tips and tricks of the 3 unconventional ways that you can boost your immune system. So we hope that you guys try these out. In addition, obviously, we want you to continue to work on your nutrition, your stress levels, your sleep, your physical activity. Those things are so, so important. But these 3 things can kind of help create a domino effect in those areas where you're starting to see progress in those different points in your life. So, guys, I encourage you, if you're living somewhere where it's nice and warm outside, get out in the sun. And if it's not warm where you are, really look at your schedule when the next nice warm sunny day is. We're heading into summer, and get outside, guys. Go on a walk. Go on a walk barefoot. Um,
Oh,
you look like
oh
you
man.
look like Papa Smurf off
See,
of like
told you my
except it's
daughter
pink.
is kind of crazy. So she took
So
my hat and gave me her pants. So I was like, hey, I need my hat. Barbershops are closed, so I'm trying to hide it from you guys. So don't judge me.
all right, guys, ignore him. Just go outside, get out in the sun whenever you can, the soonest that you can. Walk barefoot, sunbathe. If you live by water, get in the lake, get in the ocean, and really take advantage of these things. And then bring your playlists with you, your favorite playlist. Play it on a speakerphone, put it in your headphones, whatever you prefer, guys. Just make sure that you do it. Plant some plant a garden or bring some house plants into your room. Kind of really liven up the place, add some character, and then reap all the benefits that these things provide. Because the reality is, they're fun, they're simple, they're easy. Take advantage of it, and then let us know how you feel. So, guys, as always, we love you. Thanks for joining us. And remember to tune in live here on Never Settle Fitness every single Tuesday at 2 o'clock p.m. for Trainer Talk Tuesdays. We look forward to seeing you next week.
All right. Take care.
Bye.